All right, Shalom, Shalom, call line la, Alahaina, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Harakakadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who teach well, and all Shalom to the whole full elect. All right, you see what the title of this lesson is, and you see what it's about. Okay, all right, and this is something that we must take heed to and be aware of. Okay, because of the time that we live in. All right. We are living in the time of the end. Okay, so I'm going to start off with reading the scripture. This is Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. All right, the Lord has set up men to teach our people, all right, about the things that are to come. All right, and this subdermal implant is the thing that's to come. Okay, it says, therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning for me. All right, we first heard the words at the mouth of our apostles, starting off with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ariamla, Apostle Rakar, and the elders and the bishops and the elders, Salaki. All right, they gave us warning. All right, through the Spirit, probably Habashim Shai, about this subdermal implant. Okay, and now we are to teach our people and give them warning. All right, about this subdermal implant. All right, and the word for warning is Zahar. All right, and it means to admonish, warn, teach. All right, send out light, shine, light, be shining, to teach, warn. All right, let's look at the word warn right quick. It says inform someone in advance of an impending or possible danger, problem, or unpleasant situation. And those that partake in this subdermal implanting, all right, they're going to be in danger, something unpleasurable, all right, and they're going to be in trouble with the Lord, all right. So let's just read a little bit of this article because it's kind of lengthy. I ain't going to be reading it all night, right? So, and for educational purposes, all right, it's called a subdermal implant. Okay, subdermal implant. Okay. All right, so it says the novelty of replacing one's home key with a subdermal implant is gaining worldwide interest. All right, but there are other more compelling stories under the surface. All right, so this is one way of a gimmick or some type of miracle or sign. All right, that Esau Edom is going to push on people to be more free, all right, be more liberated without carrying keys and credit cards and things of that nature. It says, why is this technology an integrated integrated circuit the size of a grain of rice, revealed by some and celebrated, reviled by some and celebrated by self-proclaimed human cyborgs, all right? In all actuality, it's only going to be reviled by the men of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, the elect, all right. So it says, arguably, Shakespeare's Hamlet offers the most elegant explanation. Nothing is neither good nor bad, but thinking it makes so. Well, that's wrong because the scriptures tell us that partaking in idol worshiping and uh, falling in line in regards to what Esau Edom sets up is bad, all right, because it's the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, and the word again is Sahar, right? To teach, to warn. All right, so that's what we're doing, all right, through the mercies of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so let's see. Let's go to, I don't know why. Revelation 14 and start at verse 9. It says, doom for the worshipers of the beast. All right. And when you worship the beast, you partake in taking this subdermal implant. Okay. All right. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which is this subdermal implant. All right. the subdermal implant. All right. It says the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels in the presence of the Lamb. Now, this says in this article, it's neither good nor bad, depending on how you think of it. But as John the Revelator said, when you take this thing, it is bad. Okay, it's very horrible. All right. So it says here, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right, let's go grab something else. These are bad things, okay? All right, this is Revelations 16 and 2. And the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. All right, so let's look up grievous sores. All right. All right, it could be anything. Look at all this. All right, the Lord could plague you with anything, all right, that he wants. All right, it could be something, whatever. I don't know. Okay, don't know. All right, let's look at what these people got going on. All right, they got all kind of bumps and shit on their body. All right, it says harmful and painful sores came upon the people who bore the mark and worship his image. All right. And then look at this. That's painful, and this is even more painful. All right. It says Yahweh judging for taking the mark swords and the lake of fire, which we know is that thermonuclear missile. All right. So it's gonna be bad, but it just depends on your point of view, right? So to speak. But it's the point of view that the Lord puts in your spirit. And Lord will, brothers and sisters, don't take it, right? It says, however, it would be prudent to tell Prince Hamlet that not all subdermal implants are designed alike, and understanding the technological design enables one to better evaluate the competing viewpoints. Today, more than 50,000 people have elected to have subdermal implants surgically inserted between the thumb and the index finger. All right, here we go. Let's see. Go back and see. All right, look at that. That's the thumb and that's the index finger. Okay. It says serve as their new swipe key or credit card. Oh. It says, let's see, Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the, all right, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? So serves as a credit card, right? Or key swipe, right? It says here, for example, more than 2,000 Germans have opted to receive subdermal implants. One man even used it to store a link to his last will and testament. As a CHIP storage capacity increases, perhaps users could even link their complete work of Shakespeare. All right, that's some BS right there, right? Not saying that is BS in regards to being not being true, but just nonsense of information, worthless information. It says subdermal implants are just one of many types of emerging technologies in the Internet of Things, all right, and which is an expanding digital cosmos of wireless connected internet-enabled devices. All right, it says some technologies are worried, however, that hackers targeting the IoT vulnerabilities in sensors and network architecture also may try to hack subdermal implants. RFID implants are identifying transponders that typically carry a unique identification number. All right, so it could be your new social security number, right? And can be tagged with user data such as health records, social media profiles, and financial information. So let me go here. I believe it's in here. I just got to find the right commentator. I believe it was him. No, it's not him. I can't remember. Hopefully it's either him or these group of men right here that got the commentary that I want to read. Dang, man, I can't find it. All right, here we go. All right, it says, I'm going to get straight to the point. In the readout of the subdermal implant, there were 9 levels of information that designers wanted included. They were name and an image or a picture of your face. They also wanted your social security number with extra international digits, because as we read in this article, it's going to say something about being international. Now, let me keep going. It says a fingerprint. Fingerprint identification was also to be included. Physical description, family history, address, criminal record, occupation, income tax information, which goes into your finances, right? It says here, subdermal implants are passive tech transponders, which means the digital reader must be positioned a few inches away from the user's subdermal implanted hand to communicate, all right? What they got at Whole Foods and shit now. All right, there you go. You see it. I'm not saying that these people have the subdermal implant in them in these pictures, but there's a possibility that they're going to do so. They're being conditioned to get this thing. Okay. All right, and this is a conditioning on the people as well. All right. It says here, but you see how close their hand was, right? A few inches away. All right, right there. Right. See it. See it here. All right. See it here. It says RFID implants are Identifying transponders that carry a unique identification number can be already read that, Salaki. It says, in contrast, near field communication implants use electromagnetic fields to wirelessly communicate to a digital reader in close proximity, much like smartphones and contactless credit cards. A benefit of the NFC over RFID is international use, right? Like I had read here, they want international code, all right, or digits, right? I'm not saying specifically that is what's leading up to here, but it's a possibility, right? It says, reason biohack with power of existing infrastructure and the wide variety of services and products already supporting the NFC stand globally. One huge benefit of ours is that we overlap virtually any private or public sector already using NFC and mobile tech. All right, it's going in about some more things, but the whole point of the lesson is to stay away from it. All right, you don't want to be missile food messing around with this nonsense, okay? Because the Lord ain't playing with nobody. All right, the Lord ain't playing with nobody. He ain't playing with me. He ain't playing with you. He ain't playing with nobody. Okay. But Lord will you was edified, stay away from it, and give all praise, honor, and glory to you. How about Shemal Shah, about Shemal Kakadash, the warrior about Shemal Shah for letting you this lesson. And be wise, Israel. Pay attention to what's going on as much as the Lord allows you. And Shalom.